Are you going through hell? If the answer to that question is yes, then good. Carry on. Get out of there. Because why would you want to stop in hell? Nothing lasts forever, not even the bad times. Ladies and gentlemen, with your boy Sonwabo Thetha, aka the best in the world. It's the best in the world, baby. And you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Shout out to everyone out there showing us love, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're back with another one again, man. Episode 19. In this episode, man, as you can see, I'm dressed up in my gear. This one is sports related. So the topic for today's episode is, are athletes too spoiled? It's the best in the world. The reason why I'm saying this is I'm looking at the whole Cristiano Ronaldo situation. The way he's showing lack of respect towards his employees. Because if you don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo is itching for a move to go away from Manchester United because Manchester United last season could not qualify for the UEFA Champions League, which is a prestige footballing competition for the top clubs all around Europe. And he's forcing the club's hand. I mean, there was an instance whereby he didn't come for pre-season training, and there's a new head coach by the name of Erik ten Hag. So imagine this new coach coming into the situation whereby there's a veteran player who's respected by the team, of course, and the world. Everybody knows Cristiano Ronaldo is the second greatest player of all time, in my opinion. And we all know who's number one. We don't even have to go there. And there was an instance where he left the match early. The first game of the season at Old Trafford, he left the game early. And during the off-season, Manchester United tried so hard to convince him to stay, even bringing veteran and legendary manager of Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson, to try and convince Cristiano Ronaldo. But Cristiano Ronaldo is convinced that he wants to go, he wants to leave. And I personally feel that what he's doing is very unfair to the morale of Manchester United, because you have these kids who used to look up to Ronaldo in the changing room, and everything surrounding the club is around the Cristiano Ronaldo transfer debacle, you know. And it's kind of unfair towards the other players. Hence the team sport. There's no I in team, but there's an I in win, says the great Michael Jordan. You know, so I really feel like he's ruining the dynamic of the club. Another example I can give you whereby a player forcing his hand can ruin a beautiful situation. Who remembers in 2015 when the beautiful MSN trio was established? The trio of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. It was a very beautiful trio of three talented forwards, and we saw a lot of goals come out of that trio. But due to wanting to step out of Messi's shadow, Neymar decided to break. He didn't decide it, but his current suitors, PSG, decided to break the world transfer record at over 200 million euros. And at the time, the world record fee was 100 million euros. So he actually inflated the football market by 200%, hence putting a strain on football clubs to also set the standard, because he ruined the football market and he left Barcelona wanting to step out of Messi's shadow, wanting to be his own man. And sometimes in football, you have to be careful what you wish for. Neymar left Barcelona wanting to step out of Messi's shadow, only to step into Kylian Mbappe's shadow, because he left a great thing. The chemistry that was there and the tutelage that Neymar could have got if he stayed around Messi for longer. Maybe some of the decisions that he did within his life, you know, because Neymar's known for controversy, but I'm not judging the player off the pitch. It's just that move, it ruined the sport. And it sort of ruined Neymar's career because Neymar had high expectations coming in. He was skillful, he was talented, and if he would put in the hard work, he could actually get a Ballon d'Or. But ever since Neymar left Barcelona, Messi has gotten 7 Ballon d'Ors, Neymar 0. Be careful what you wish for. I'm a Chelsea fan. Eden Hazard, one of our greatest players, he left our club, and I'm going to be honest, I was quite sad, quite heartbroken. I was like, damn, Hazard is leaving us. Only for him to go to Real Madrid. Only for him to get to Real Madrid overweight, according to the magazines, Marca. And being essentially a bench warmer and an injury prone because he left something that was beautiful. Because I can understand as a player, he wanted his own ambitions. And he did win the Champions League, of course. Props to him. But how much of an impact was he?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He hardly played. He wasn't the same player that he was when he was at Chelsea. Because it also shows you sometimes that greed or wanting self-glory does not work always in your favor. I'll give you another example in another sport. In basketball, Kevin Durant left Oklahoma City Thunder, which was a promising team that had the likes of Russell Westbrook, an all-star MVP, James Harden, an all-star MVP, and he left his own team to join a rival team that beat his current team the previous year in the finals, which is the Golden State Warriors. He wanted to join Draymond Green and Steph Curry. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the way you did it, wanting self-glory. And it was a beautiful story what happened in Oakland. He won 2 championships back to back. And now he saw that the Golden State Warriors were not performing as such. And he decided to say, this is a cold situation. Let me jump ship. While the Golden State Warriors were at a bad time. He wanted to jump ship and join another team, thinking that, wow, let me join the Brooklyn Nets. What they're building right now is something very awesome, something very special. And that wasn't the case. Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, it didn't work out. And now look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry won another championship without Kevin Durant. So imagine if Kevin Durant could have stayed in Oklahoma City Thunder with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. They could have built an amazing dynasty, but because sometimes the game of football and sport in general, it's just so deep that you want to win so bad. And that makes you want to chase glory, whether it's individual or team glory. You just want to win. And that's the thing about a competitive spirit. But that wraps it up for episode 19. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing and viewing our stuff. Really, really appreciate it. But if you're new here, do yourself a favor. Don't play yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you're with your boy Sonwabo Thetha, aka the best in the world. And we out.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Sorry, wrong button. It's the best in the world, baby.